Hi again. Welcome to the today's session. We have with KASIA Soraya today an EFT session, and she will let us know a little bit more about it. KASIA Soraya is an EFT therapist, creativity teacher. She's an event organizer. She's an amazing mother, and today she will support us in coming in contact with things that block us, and helping us to integrate this journey we have been going through these days. She will let us know a little bit more about the technique, but I just can tell you that I have experienced these sessions during and before the event to support me in opening up and getting in touch with this. How to say blockages in a way that didn't allow me to expand, and it really has supported me in my journey. So welcome, KASIA. Thank you for being here.
Hey, hello. Thank you for having me. I'm very pleased. I'm very excited and grateful. Thank you for introducing me so generously, and it really warms my heart. Amazing. EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, also known as tapping, it's an amazing modality to work with, and to be here and to have possibility to share it with the people who joined the Wise Humanity Summit feels very special, because of many things that I am excited about. I'm very excited about paying forward the amazing things that I have learned and sharing that, especially if it's in service to whole. And EFT is one of these kind of modalities. It's super simple. It's doesn't need any gear. It doesn't involve any guru or a special teacher. It is you yourself showing up for yourself and giving yourself presence and a willingness to get real and move past the limiting false old belief that are results of the programming or traumatizing events in our life that happened way before. Yes.
Yeah, and sometimes even things, I mean, for me it was surprising when I had the sessions with you. Each session took me to a core thing that I from different places, and it goes really deep and very gentle as well, in a way.
Yes, in that sense, I like to use this very visual way of speaking about EFT. If you imagine yourself like a sphere, and let's say you cut this sphere, so you have a mandala, and there is a center, and in the center is like a core of your suffering, and it might be not something that you even can put a word on, and then from that, everything that circles is like a fractal versions of it. So whatever we touch, if we find a very specific issue, and it's very good in EFT to work with a specific issue, we start working on that, and suddenly the mirror parts of that place on the sphere, they start changing. So in that way, EFT is a very multidimensional work. So we move within our psyche and within our body, because it's a somatic processing. It's connecting the body and mind in one. So this holistic and integrative approach allowed us to, without even noticing oftentimes, really effectively and fast to access the things that maybe it would take many sessions of expensive therapists with hours, and here you can in the blink of a second access that without re-traumatizing yourself. So this gentleness and kindness and staying with what is, because we all the time anchor ourselves back to the body. And that is one of the amazing things when you connect with the sensation, and this is yours, your process. So a practitioner, EFT practitioner, like in this case me, I'm not an expert on you. I don't have a solution on you. You are the expert. You have a solution. You have the access. I'm just here like guiding you and holding you while you're doing it on yourself. You are healing yourself. you are reprogramming, modeling, and taking yourself further, which is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for bringing this tool to all of us. It's like a big gift because we have been going very deep into our belonging to nature in our throughout our human journey, all the stages of human life, and big transitions and the interconnection and everything. And there are things that like kind of, you know, they are there and they are somewhere in us that maybe doesn't allow us to give the step, or like maybe we are not aware of them. So I'm very happy that you come here to support us in kind of coming closer.
Yes, but now I've noticed that maybe the good start here would be to explain what emotional freedom technique is.
Yes,
Before we reconnect with where the process of the summit is right now. So emotional freedom technique is really well researched part of energy psychology, energy medicine. So it has like two pillars. One pillar is ancient Chinese acupressure and acupuncture. Oftentimes, EFT is referred as acupuncture without needles. And the second part is the protocol of using your own fingers and this percussion like tapping. This is the somatic part when you use your own body. So you access the meridians. We have 12 of them on our bodies, 12 that are 6 that are horizontal and 6 vertical. And along this meridians, we have access points. So we touch those points. And the protocol I'm working with, maybe we can, all of us together now, touch those points. So we have points on the top of our head, and we can tap on generously on the head. We have many points. So side of the head and back of the head. Yes. Now we have points between our eyebrows. So be gentle with yourself. Oftentimes people tap, and when they come in access with something strong, they start hitting themselves. There's no need. It's a gentle percussion touch. You just tap, 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 tap. And then your temples, like on the side of your eyes, under your eyes, under the nose, and the chin. And then we have points on our chest, the heart center. You can tap on the sternum or a little more. It's such a beautiful place. We put the hand on our heart when something is happening. It's a very soothing space. So yes, we tap here, and then in the front of the chest, like a straight line from the nipples here, maybe you can see. And on the side of the chest, on the rib cage, you can access like that or like that, depending on your mobility. So these were the points on the body. And then we move to our wrist, thumb, index finger, and breathe. Yes, we should breathe. Don't forget breathing. Middle finger. Now a little twist under the fourth finger. Little finger. And scientifically named part of our hand, karate chop. And then we move to the other hand. It's the very same thing. Wrist, thumb, index finger, middle finger, under the fourth finger, little finger, and karate chop. So these are the points, and we move in this protocol. You will see how I move. But to that, in EFT, we also add affirmation statements that are actually ourselves speaking to ourselves. We are going to use, I'm going to ask you a certain question, but we're going to come to that. And then we address the parts of our subconscious mind, the beliefs that we are holding against ourselves or negative self-talk, whatever is there that needs to be addressed. Because if we keep that unaddressed, and we're going to just come to the positive statements, affirmation, it's going to end up like a sugar coating or spiritual bypassing. It won't lead us anywhere. The whole thing with EFT is that we are first creating a space to see things that we not really like about ourselves, things that we don't really accept about ourselves, but we need to give them space and bring acceptance to them. So to each negative statement, oftentimes we add, I open to love and accept myself. I open to love and honor myself, to approve myself, to forgive myself. So we are bringing the quality of acceptance to that and see what's happening, because you're going to notice that the body is responding to that. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that I cannot say that I love myself right now because I really don't feel that I love myself, it's okay. Just say, I'm open to that. Or make it yours. I'm open to possibility that one day I will be open to love myself. So yeah, it's all the time coming back to what's real in you right now. So what is moving in you right now? And very interesting thing here when we are moving through this process. So we are touching the points, we are tapping, we are saying the words. At the same time, you might notice very interesting side effects. It is called off-gassing, and it shows itself in sometimes as a bodily reaction. So you might start yawning, very popular thing happening oftentimes. Some people are burping, farting. You can get very interesting bodily sensations like pains and movements, hot and cold and tingling sensations, or impulse to move. Yeah, this is your body moving the energy. Because what happens when we tap on meridians, we are increasing the bioelectrical impulses in our body. So through the meridians, the more electricity starts running, and maybe it is touching places in us that were totally in collapse or were not really in use. Something is moving, and the nervous system is reacting to that. And of course, one of the ways that this surface is emotions. We start feeling things. You can get sad. Tears are coming. Anger is coming. Funky thoughts, judgments, or if we work on something very painful, it might be sleepiness. I need to check out. I don't want to do that. It's too much. Resistance. And my advice and invitation then is, please stay with that. Stay with these feelings. Don't just keep on tapping, breathing, keep your eyes open, anchor yourself in the present moment. Don't get seduced by the first impulse of your reactiveness. Yes. I think that I covered most of the thing here when it comes to the technicalities of tapping. And it might sound super complicated, but believe me, once we are starting doing it, it takes a few minutes and you're mastering. And you know it. It's super simple. It's super effective. The amazing part of it is that when we start working with EFT, the effects are long-lasting. The effects are very fast, and they are here to stay. So people with PTSD and complex PTSD, war veterans, when they use EFT, even a year after, the positive changes that are coming with this practice are there. So give yourself a chance. It looks silly. It's a little bit funky. And that was also my first reaction when I saw this. What is this thing? I love and accept myself. I couldn't really like buy into it, but because it's purely experiential, it is you showing up for yourself, and you staying with you, and you repairing, reprogramming, healing yourself. It's such a beautiful tool of self-empowerment. So from that perspective, it's so worth trying. So if the judgment will come, oh, this is so silly, come on, give yourself a chance. You might actually move something that was huge for many years. I think it's a worth heartly effort.
Thank you, Kasia, for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm super excited about this here. I'm like, I'm really like bringing EFT to people and bringing EFT to children. And you can tap together. We can tap on each other. You can tap in intention of someone. So there is no limit in the fields of application of this tool. You can go through each and every specific little situation that happened in your life, but you can also, and that brings us to the theme of this session, you can tap on the change you would like to manifest into future. So from this perspective, when you're saying that, yeah, the summit is going through the stage when you're looking at, okay, there is so much new insight, there is so many beautiful people sharing their wisdom, and that make things in our heads like, wow, this sounds amazing, I really resonate with that. But how do I move from this moment of cognitive understanding to actually making it into manifested tangible change in my reality? And here I think tapping is amazing, because when it comes to manifesting change or whatever you desire and want in your life, it should be feeling good. You need to feel good when you want to manifest a change, because otherwise you will start directly self-sabotaging yourself. Otherwise, directly, everything that would come to the surface would be your lack of alignment, because then you're like, oh, I don't deserve that. I feel so much shame. I feel so much guilt. Is that like humanity is now understanding, like, okay, we need to grow up. We need to take ourselves to the process of maturation from the stage of being at the teenagers and not being so kind to our mother and messing up a bit. We need to take ourselves further and start repairing the mess we caused. But we can do that first when we are believing that we are worth it, that we deserve that for ourselves, for our ancestors, and for the future generations. And I want to bring more like a global perspective on that. And yeah.
I'm getting excited to start doing this integration work. Yeah. I'm so happy to, because I went down on myself, no, and now it feels like we are doing it together. So it feels even more powerful, when many people are joining and doing this work. It's like the intention. It's like much is huge. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kasia.
My teacher and mentor, Sonia Sofia, she created a few months ago an amazing platform called 10,000 Tapping, where she gathered in this like online platform people from all over the world coming and tapping together for global healing. And it's so inspiring.
Wow.
She's my mentor, and I really wanted to express that my admiration and respect to her work, because she's setting an example, and I know, like, okay, this is the right direction. Let's go. Let's move. So finding the tools, because this is the final hour in a way, but we cannot just like lose our hope in this moment, because we can still turn it. And it's about finding ways and modalities that will empower us to become conscious creators. So we will stop acting like spoiled brats, that everything is served to us. Yes, because everything here is served to us. Earth is abundant. It has what we need. But we forgot. We just forgot. Yes. Yeah, I'm getting like very, 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 because when we bring it to the global level, it becomes so great. What EFT does is like, I don't need to carry the burden of healing the planet on my own and feel healed. And like, I cannot make any change. I'm just one little insignificant person. Actually, if we are understanding that change starts from within, and I do everything that is in my power to heal myself, to become more aware of myself, of where my actions are stemming from and where they are taking me, if I'm expanding this field of understanding, and by that invite more happiness, more alignment, more joy, creativity, and excitement. I'm excited about what I'm doing, then this will align to and create a ripple. That is my personal belief, and I hope and I believe that people that join the summit are sharing this, because this is a very universal thing. Yes.
So I think I am ready.
Yes, there's a lot of talking. So if you are having a piece of paper and a pen, that would be really good, but it's not necessary. But to make it yours, just take a moment and ask yourself, what would you like to change? What is the change you would like to bring? And you can make it very specific and little. It doesn't have to be that I'm bringing a peace on earth. Of course, it can be, but it doesn't have to. It might be something small, like, yeah, I want to have a clean diet, or I want to have a beautiful environment in which is my space. So take a moment and just tune into that. And maybe many things is popping up in your mind. It's okay, it's beautiful, but focus on one. Make it yours and make it specific. So hopefully you have found something now. And tune into the feeling of this happening, how it's going to be when this change is reality of your life. And maybe already here you might notice that limiting beliefs are popping up in your mind, like why you shouldn't have that, or why it is impossible. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to give a space to the two. Take a deep breath through the nose and release through the mouth with the sound. Please connect again with the feeling of the change. What is happening in your body right now? Notice the sensation. Maybe there is something happening in your belly, or you're feeling a tension in your chest or in your neck, or you feel that the temperature of your body is changing, or there is activity on your skin, on your face. Just notice that. And when you connect with the part of you that is whispering that the change, your desire, you want, something you would like to create is not possible, when you connect to that, maybe you're capable of tracking this all the way to the first moment when you experience that. Stay there for a moment, but just notice. If you cannot track it, it's also okay. It's just a part of your beliefs. And we're going to give space to that. So, starting by massaging the sore spot on your chest. It's from the pectoral muscles here, the front of your chest, you will find with your thumbs. it's kind of painful spot of your body when you touch it. I hope you can feel it. Yeah. Deep breath in. I'm going to remind you every now and then about the breathing. It is really supportive for the process. Yes. Start tapping. There is a change of me. Repeat after me. There is a change. There is a change I would like to manifest.
There is a change I would like to manifest.
But there is a part of me
But there is a part of me
that doesn't believe it's possible.
that doesn't believe it's possible.
There is a change I would like to manifest.
There is a change I would like to manifest.
I would like to change my life in a positive way.
I would like to change my life in a positive way.
Tap under your nose. But I don't believe it's possible.
But I don't believe it's possible.
I don't believe I'm worth it.
I don't believe I'm worth it.
Deep breath in. Tap on your chest. I love and respect myself.
I love and respect myself.
And again, if my words are not really resonating with you, please edit it, make it yours. It's very important that it resonates with just you, so make it personal. Tap on the front of your chest. I would like this change to happen.
I would like this change to happen.
And if you have a particular idea, now I'm using the general statement, what is the change you want to manifest, use these specific words. I would like to have a cleaner diet, or whatever the example you're choosing. But I'm going to continue with the general statements. Tap on the side of your ribs. Deep breath in. It's been a long time I've been doing the old thing.
It's been a long time I've been doing the old thing.
I'm tired of that.
I'm tired of that.
I grow past that.
I grew past that.
It's time to change.
It's time to change.
But I feel a lot of shame around it.
But I feel a lot of shame around it.
I'm not really believing that I'm worth it.
I don't really believe in that I'm worth it.
I'm not really believing that I have what it takes.
I don't really believe in that I have what it takes.
It's too hard.
It's too hard.
It's too challenging.
It's too challenging.
I don't think it's possible.
I don't think it's possible.
Actually, I was never really trying to give it a real... Actually, I was never really planning to try.
Actually, I was never planning to try.
That was my secret plan from the beginning.
That was my secret plan from the beginning.
I can say I want.
I can say I want.
But I don't really believe in myself.
I don't really believe it myself.
Deep breath in. I want change.
I want change.
I want to grow up.
I want to grow up.
I wish for humanity to grow up.
I wish for humanity to grow up.
I invite more balance.
I invite more balance.
I invite harmony.
I invite harmony.
And I invite peace.
I invite peace.
Tap on your chest. These are old cliches.
These are all cliches.
She's saying the words that doesn't have real meaning.
Saying the words that doesn't have real meaning.
This is mambo jumbo.
This is mambo jumbo.
Tap on your wrist. Deep breath in. I love and approve myself.
I love and approve myself.
Tap on your thumb. I love and forgive myself.
Love and forgive myself.
I understand I have been sabotaging myself.
I understand I have been sabotaging myself.
I've been doing it for a long time.
I've been doing it for a long time.
This is something that I have picked up on the way of growing up.
This is something I have picked up in my way of growing up.
Maybe someone model it for you. You can imagine, maybe this is a question to all of you. Someone model it for me.
Someone model it for me.
So you can feel in who it was. Maybe it was your parent, early caregiver, a teacher. I'm blaming them for it.
I'm blaming them for it.
I'm blaming myself.
I'm blaming myself.
I'm blaming my culture.
I'm blaming my culture.
I'm blaming human civilization,
I'm blaming human civilization,
society.
society.
I'm blaming it all.
I'm blaming it all. Blaming it all.
Deep breath in. And what do you feel when you connect with the feeling of the blame or guilt or shame? Where do you feel it in your body? Just take a moment to notice that. If something is happening, just notice. There is no need to judge it. Tap on your karate chop. Deep breath in. I love and forgive myself.
I love and forgive myself.
Tap on the top of your head. I invite change.
I invite change.
I start believing that change is possible.
I start believing that change is possible.
My belief is growing.
My belief has grown.
I'm learning new skills.
I'm learning new skills.
I'm getting new insights.
I'm getting new insights.
Through all these days being here on the Wise Humanity Summit, we have been witnessing amazing, amazing thoughts, amazing energies being exchanged. We can learn so much from that. Let's take this with us. Deep breath in. I love and honor myself.
I love and honor myself.
I'm capable of change.
I'm capable of change.
I'm changing with grace.
I'm changing with grace.
Change is coming with ease.
Change is coming with ease.
Tap in the front of your chest. I embrace change.
I embrace change.
I'm ready to allow this change.
I'm ready to allow this change.
I'm so excited to see when it takes me.
I'm so excited to see where it takes me.
Are you really excited? Okay, guys, it's time for reality check. Are you really excited? It's like, I'm not excited at all.
I'm not excited at all.
We are doomed.
We are doomed.
This is the end of times.
This is the end of times.
I cannot make any difference.
I cannot make any difference.
Yeah, come in connection with that. I cannot make any difference.
I cannot make any difference.
I'm just the one person.
I'm just one person.
How can I make any difference?
How can I make any difference?
What I'm doing now is that we are addressing all the self-doubt and the negative talk we have around the change. So if we are going to just say like these positive things, I'm ready to change, and then it's still like, nah, we need to give it a space. We need to give it a space. Deep breath in, tap on the other wrist. I love and approve myself.
I love and approve myself.
I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
Maybe change can be easy.
Maybe change can be easy.
I'm starting with small steps.
I'm starting with small steps.
But it can make a huge difference.
But that will make a huge difference.
I'm changing with grace.
I'm changing with grace.
I allow myself to change.
I allow myself to change.
I'm trusting the change.
I'm trusting the change.
Okay, how does it feel in your body when you say that you're trusting the change? This is
I
kind of
feel
a statement. Yes, Sarah?
it opens something like from here up somehow.
I'm trusting the change.
I'm trusting the change.
I'm ready for the unknown.
I'm ready for the unknown.
I embrace the fear of the unknown.
I'm
I'm embracing the fear of the unknown.
I embrace the fear of the unknown.
I have what it takes.
I have what it takes.
I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I believe in my capacity to change.
I believe in my capacity to change.
I'm doing it and I'm inspired.
I'm doing it and I'm inspired.
I'm doing it and I'm excited.
I'm doing it and I'm excited.
Okay, are you really excited?
I am excited and tired.
Yeah, let's address that. I allow myself to release exhaustion.
I allow myself to release exhaustion.
I allow myself to release all the old beliefs around the change I want.
I allow myself to release all the beliefs about change.
It is tiring to change.
It is tiring to change.
I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
The whole humanity on my shoulders.
All humanity on in my shoulders.
There is all this wisdom is accessible.
All this wisdom is accessible.
And if I'm going to fail,
If you're gonna fail,
if I cannot apply it,
if I cannot apply it,
if I cannot make anything with it,
if I cannot make anything with it,
I'm such a loser.
I'm such a loser.
Okay. Is that really true?
No.
No, it's not. I'm doing my best
I'm doing my best
with what I have.
with what I have.
I'm starting within
I'm starting within
by making good choices.
by making good choices.
Deep breath in, tap under your fourth finger. I'm making conscious choices
I'm making conscious choices
that allow the change to happen.
that allows the change to happen.
From that space, I can manifest what I want.
From that space, I can manifest what I want.
Okay, connect with what you wanted. Connect with the initial desire, wanting, what you wanted to create. How does it feel in your body right now?
It feels like something is bubbling, but it's not. It's like about to explode, but still like it's kind of something holding it in this area, like doesn't allow it to come out in a way. That's the feeling.
Okay. Deep breath, tap on the top of your head. I love and honor myself.
I love and honor myself.
I honor my resistance.
I honor my resistance.
I allow my resistance to leave.
I allow my resistance to live.
I let it go.
I let it go.
I don't need it anymore.
I don't need it anymore.
It's not there.
It's not there.
I don't need it where I'm going.
I don't need it where I'm going.
Where are you going? Just connect with that again. What is the future you would like to create for yourself? Deep breath in. Tap on your chest. I love and honor myself.
I love and honor myself.
Change can happen with ease
Change can happen with ease
through this silly thing I'm doing online here
through these silly things I'm doing online here
with these two ladies touching their bodies
with those two ladies touching their bodies
and saying that they love themselves.
and saying that they love themselves.
Deep breath in. Tap on the top of your head. I love and honor myself.
I love and honor myself.
I feel safe to do this transition.
I feel safe to do this transition.
I release my resentment.
I release my resentment.
I release my resistance.
I release my resistance.
I'm ready for change.
I'm ready for change.
Change can happen really quick.
Change can happen really quick.
I invite change.
I invite change.
Okay, connect again with your body. Where do you feel this invitation within you?
Here.
Yeah, I can feel it in my chest.
I can feel it in my chest.
I can feel it in my toes.
I can feel it in my toes.
Deep breath in. Tap in the front of your ribs. Change can be refreshing.
Change can be refreshing.
Change can be easy.
Change can be easy.
I'm resilient.
I'm resilient.
The change is growing my resilience.
The change is growing my resilience.
My strength.
My strength.
My clarity.
My clarity.
I learn with ease.
I learn with ease.
I release all the old beliefs around this change.
I release all the beliefs about this change.
I create space within me.
I create space within me.
So I can invite and embrace the change.
So I can invite and embrace the change.
Okay, how are you doing right now in your body? Where do you feeling it?
I feel it like coming from my belly, going up into this area, opening. Like there's something coming up, like and starting opening or something. I don't know exactly. It's like it reaches here, but here's stuck.
Tap on your thumb. I can feel it in my body.
I can feel it in my body.
I can feel how the thought of change is affecting my body.
I can feel how the thought of change is affecting my body.
I can be excited about it.
I can be excited about it.
I can be inspired about it.
I can be inspired about it.
I give myself permission to be happy about it.
I give myself permission to be happy about it.
I can be excited about it.
I can be excited about it.
Are you excited about it?
Yes, and also I noticed this blockage here is like
Yeah.
there's something like doesn't yeah, like I don't know if it is fear or what is that, but there's something there.
Tap on the top of your head. I am gentle with myself.
I am gentle with myself.
I can meet myself exactly what I am.
I can meet myself exactly what I am.
This is how I embrace change.
This is how I embrace change.
By being kind with myself.
By being kind with myself.
By being real with myself.
By being real with myself.
By giving myself space.
By giving myself space.
Do you feel more spaciousness within you right now?
Yeah, it's like something relaxed with this. Like, okay, kind of.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, to bring it back to the reality of what is
Yeah.
here and now. And not having this anxiety about the performance that suddenly I should feel so excited about the change. Because if it's not there, it's just not there.
Mm.
It's all the time bridging back to the self where we are. Deep breath in. Tap on your chest. I love and approve myself.
I love and approve myself.
Okay, it's a good moment to wrap it up. So we're doing it by clapping our whole body in a lovely, gentle way, saying good things. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for being able to change. Pristine consciousness in human form. Oh, and you're going to do something kind of corny. You put one of your left arm hand under your right armpit, and you give yourself this lovely hug. Thank you. It's such a beautiful, soothing thing. We have so many nerves here responsible for self-soothing. It's like always there. You can hold yourself like this loving parent, and you feel yourself like, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Vera.
Mm.
Thank you, everyone who decided to join this session. I hope you got some insights, or you got in connection with something new. You tried something new. That's already a reason to be grateful. And yes, you can find me on my Facebook page if you would like to have more EFT. There's also a lot of materials available online, so you can do it on yourself. You can watch this video. You can do it on and on. And yeah, it's all there. There's so many free content available, so resource yourself.
Yeah,
Support.
this live will be available for in the page forever on the group, and also you can find the Kasia's contact Facebook page on the website. You can find her picture and then click on it, and then you can get in contact with Kasia for having sessions or connecting with her for deepening into this. Thank you so much, Kasia, for bringing us into the body. It feels so, it's so sweet, to feel how our bodies, it's like holding all of this, and to support us. It's an amazing, I don't know how to say it, like, part of us, the body. I feel it's very, very sweet, especially when we go into into the end. You realize, like, wow, what a messenger, no? What is like when we realize the body and the earth, are kind of the same thing. And then this, when we do this, I feel like we are doing it for all, no? Yeah, we're
That's
so connected.
There is just wanted to mention one last thing. In EFT, there is this concept of the borrow benefits. So whenever I'm tapping on something together with you, or you tapping with me, depending who's holding space, it has the effect on me, and it also have a ripple effect. And it's purely experiential. So we start noticing these benefits as we go, and we discover, and we get this aha moments. But it's like very sweet internal dialogue with yourself, with the universe, and it brings back the quality of compassion, self-compassion, and
Mm.
gratitude. Yeah.
Mm. And now to expand this, all of this,
Yeah.
around us. Thank you so much, Kasia. And thank you to everyone who has participated and who will have access later to this session. And I see you tomorrow, that we have the wisdom multi-generational circle, um, and to share pearls of wisdom. And I take this with me to connect with this change, and that we are making together, and in our own time. Thank you so much for these gifts, Kasia. Have a beautiful evening, and much love to everyone.